This is the infamous Ricardo Montalban, and we're in the middle of hanging our lights right now. Starting tomorrow, we start to load in the set on this wonderful stage here, and we're blessed to have this theater before we start rehearsals. So we basically get a week of load-in and tech before the actors even come in, and then they get all of them get to work on the space. What?
The lift one's going to get off right here.
It's one of the last Broadway-style houses in Los Angeles, and we're happy to be here. So I'm going to take you through now the backstage area. What's really interesting about this is that I believe Center Theater Group used to be here, and a couple of other theater companies, obviously, in the last 20, 30 years. And you get remnants of shows that have been here, which is mostly what you see when you're like on the road with a show. When I used to tour, we used to paint murals of the shows we were doing on the wall. So it's got a lot of history, and you can really see where this theater has come from and now where it's at. Basically up there it's all dressing rooms. I don't know if we really need to go through all of that. And if we go down these steps, we have our green room. There's another resident theater company down here at the Ricardo Montalban called Will and Company, and they produce works of William Shakespeare, and which is fantastic. And I believe they do productions here for students, and as well as they tour around the country. So it's just a really wonderful thing, again, bringing art back into the school system, which is definitely something that I'm passionate about. So it's really good to see that they're doing it here at the Montalban Foundation with Will and Company. Well, what you see here is vintage pinball machines that we're using. We have two of them. One of them we're leaving completely intact like this. The other one we're taking the face off of it and creating a hollow frame so that you can see through it as an audience member, so that you're not obstructed view-wise from what's happening behind the machine. We are also building Tommy's machine, Tommy's actual pinball machine at the end of the show, that explodes and smokes and everything from the ground up, because we felt that bringing a machine like this into that scene, these are great for nostalgic purposes and to show the time period of the story, but we didn't necessarily think it would work sculpturally with the way the set is, because the set is very sculptural and architectural. So we figured we'd build a machine off of a simple plan of an original machine, but kind of make it a little bit more, we wanted to blend it more into what our concept of the set was. So we have these, which is great for when Tommy is 10 years old, and we get to work with these wonderful machines. They're still in working condition, and it's a blessing to be able to find these things and to be able to utilize them in a stage production of a show. So very happy to have them. We are outfitting every seat in this theater with their own individual headphone. Using headphones in a show, and it's been talked about with other press releases and other webisodes that we're doing, but really it gives you an opportunity to give the same show to every person, which is just a dream for a director. I'm honored to be able to do it. Thank you to James Johnson for bringing the technology to me, and it's just going to be a fantastic experience. This show would not be where it is and what it is without everybody in the creative team, B, everybody in the cast, and C, everyone on this crew. So I hope all of you can make it to this groundbreaking, fantastical, wonderful, spiritual performance of The Who's Tommy, playing at the Ricardo Montalban Theater in Hollywood, 1615 Vine Street. For tickets, go to www.tix.com. That's www.tix.com. We run June 18th through June 29th, and we'd love to have you front and center.